This podcast may contain views and opinions which are those of the hosts and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any local agency, organization, union, employee, or company, including the podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Off the clock shop talk, as we like to say, OCST.
OCST.
We'll start the show off like we normally do. Fuck you, Sawas.
Oh, shit.
Over there on your phone.
I know. Get off your phone.
Fucking guy. Fuck. Throwing beers on your phone. Fuck. Look, he doesn't even give a fuck. He's like, fuck it. Anyways, let's get to the show, guys.
Let's get to the show.
Just thank you. Obviously, we always say thank you for tuning in, for checking out the views. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
2023. This will be the first show of the new year. Yeah. How was your New Year, Sawas?
Oh, it was quiet.
Quiet?
Quiet.
Old manish? Did you make it to midnight?
No, I made it to 11 this year. Big jump from 7:30.
From 7:30.
Yeah, the year before was 7:30.
Okay, so hold on. The year before, were you blackout drunk at 7:30, or just
Yes.
you were so
I'm gonna
tired?
go ahead and say yes.
You're like, we had our supper. I'm gonna read a book and go to sleep.
No, I was just really tired.
7:30.
7:30. I was.
The sun is still out at 7:30.
They had bets on how long I was going to stay up.
And you made it to 7:30?
Well, no, this year I made it to 11. Yeah, I made it to
Hey,
11.
when you're old.
Yeah. That's what
How
happened,
about you,
man.
George?
I did kind of do the old man thing. I stayed in, hung out with my wife and kids, stayed up till like 2 a.m.
I think I did
Had
the same.
a couple drinks. I didn't go too nuts though this year.
I had a lot of shots. Too many shots.
But
It's funny because I literally have a cabinet full of alcohol.
Really? Yeah. My cabinet doesn't stay full too often.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of bottles in there.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of bottles here. Eventually. Anyways, so Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you guys had a great, safe New Year. I think that's the number one goal, right?
Yeah.
Especially for a lot of our members. They're drivers in some capacity. Some aren't, but I know we do have a lot of driver members, so please be safe out there. Call your Ubers and your Lyfts and whatnot.
Get it designated. It's not worth it.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
We get a lot of calls this time of year, believe it or not, that, members getting DUIs and stuff, and what's the next step, and it's never fun to deal with. So be safe, and if you do get in trouble, give us a call, or call Jeff Salberg.
call Jeff.
Call Jeff.
He's good at that stuff. So let's get to the show.
Let's do it.
Savas,
Yes.
go fuck yourself.
All right.
All right. What?
Oh my God.
So 9.5 for UPS, our excessive overtime protection. We talk about, at least twice a year, where we can sign up. You can sign up at any time, but we have two big pushes in January and then in June for the second half of the year. We'll be out there tomorrow, believe it or not. I know it's not tomorrow for when you see the show, but on Tuesday, we'll be out there pushing for 9.5, having our Teamster Tuesday meeting. Just getting everybody involved. Why we push people to have 9.5? We understand that this is California. We understand that inflation's high. Why we do that is because it protects you when you don't want the overtime, right? I mean, there's some guys that want the overtime all the time, but UPS is notorious for taking advantage of people. So it seems like when you don't want the overtime, they force it on you. And when you do want the overtime, you can't get it.
Can't get it.
It's just, I don't understand it, but that's the UPS,
That's like their mentality, man. That's I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's like their brand. Doesn't make any sense. It's like, I want the time. Can I have it? They're like, no, less time for you. That guy doesn't want time. Give him all your work.
Yeah. That guy's going to stay out here all night, and you're going home. How dare you ask for more money? But why do we push it? It does a lot of things. It keeps everyone for the most part with the balance load, when they're heavy, to be honest, UPS doesn't really give a shit about our 9-5 language. They just violate and then pay you guys triple time for all the time worked over 9-5. So if you didn't know, now you know what 9-5 would get you, even if the company decides to violate you on that 9-5. You'd be looking at, making triple time for all the hours over 9.5 hours when you're violated 3 times within a week. So that being said, we're going to be doing a big push, trying to get everybody signed up. We'd like everybody to sign up. We think it also makes them balance loads. So it opens up more routes and more work for other people. We want more full-time positions always. And I think we're actually slowly building towards that. I know it was a slower peak, but we definitely got some agreements in Laguna and in Anaheim for more RPCDs, which is always the goal. More jobs, right?
More jobs.
What do you got going on? Why are you all sourpuss over there?
I'm not. I'm just tired.
Oh, fuck. I thought you said you went to bed at 11.
That was the day before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were up last night.
No. I actually, no, I'm good. I'm
just relaxing.
Maybe it's the water. I don't know.
Hey, I know.
It must be the
what it
water,
dude.
apparently.
Grab a beer.
Is there vodka in that?
I can't do Coors.
Coors?
No.
Coors, son.
Yeah.
And it's the Banquet beer.
The Banquet.
The Banquet.
No Rocky Mountains today.
Yeah.
Anyways, next segment, I guess, 9-5, obviously our big push. Next segment, we wanted to do, finally, I know we've talked about it a couple times. George has done his. We wanted to do our Get to Know You segment. Savas.
No.
Let's hear about Savas. Who is Savas? What are you up to? What do you do outside
Who's your daddy
of work?
and what does he do?
Today, I'm going to pass that back to you, John. You go ahead with the Get to Know Me segment.
You have one thing to do.
I know. You're not providing comic relief, and now you don't even want to talk.
And you're sleepy, and you're not even drinking beer.
Maybe that's the problem.
I think that is the problem. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know how you guys did the first one. I don't think I was there.
You weren't. You want me to
you
go
weren't
first?
there.
It's literally just a Get to Know You segment.
Yeah, just
All right,
a little bit about
so
yourself. We don't need your
let's-
life story.
Let's talk about myself, I guess. Get to know me, John Antolin. Not obviously outside of work, right? What do I do? What do I like? What's my life like? I'm pretty simple, pretty laid back guy. I used to do a lot of fishing before I took this job.
I know every time I would talk to you, be like, I'm going fishing this weekend. I'm like, that must be nice, man.
Dude, I used to go fishing all the time. I love fishing. It's like one of my favorite pastimes, and now it is a pastime because I don't get to
Because you
fucking do
don't
it
get
anymore.
to fucking do it.
But I do like a lot of fishing. I like shooting guns, hunting.
What do you hunt?
Honestly, just like so far, just like ducks and rabbits.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Something
I do want to do
small.
some big hunts. So like I
Big game
have
hunt.
goals to one day. I want to get an elk.
When you hunt, you rifle?
Well, for rabbits and stuff,
Rabbits
like
like shotgun,
22
right?
No, rabbits. I'll shoot like a little 22 or a shotgun, and then obviously ducks are shotgun,
Yeah. Ducks or shotgun.
just bird shot and whatnot. But I do eat all the stuff that I kill. So fish as well. If I kill
Yeah.
fish, I'm gonna eat it.
That's good. That's good. A lot of people think that like hunters and people who fish, that like they waste.
No,
But it's
no,
like
that's
most don't. Most people
definitely
do that.
not
They don't.
me
waste.
or my family. The way I was raised, I mean, if you're gonna kill it, you're gonna eat it. So, I do like fresh meat. You know what I mean? Fresh fish, ocean fish. I do a lot of ocean fishing. I've done some super long trips. I mean, not super long in perspective because they have longer, but I've done like some 7-day fishing trips
Holy fuck!
out to like, yeah, no, believe it or not, it's pretty crazy. Like
This week on Deadliest Catch.
you get on a boat and you're on there for 7 days. But the boats I'll go on are like, if you guys want to look it up, like, so the last long range boat I went on was a Red Rooster 3 out of San Diego. That was a 7-day trip, and It's you get your own room. There's TV. There's a fucking living room. There's a 5-star chef on board. Got some cool stories actually. The last trip I was on, we woke up and we were like 300 miles south, and I guess the chef had a wild idea, and the captain got on the loudspeaker and says, "Hey, who wants fresh? I don't know what we were catching. I think we were catching yellowtail at the time. Who wants fresh yellowtail for lunch?"
Fuck yeah.
And he's like, "Let's go, everyone out. Whatever we catch, within the next hour, we're gonna give it to the chef, and he'll prepare it." So we go out there. Sure enough, dude, we pull up on a spot, and we were at Cedros Island, if anyone knows where that's at. Just hammered them real quick. Got them. Had fresh sushi.
That's
had
awesome.
Fresh yellowtail. Like he had a light sear.
I love yellowtail. Yeah, yellowtail's great.
It's fucking amazing. But those trips are nice. I mean, you gain a lot of weight because you fucking eat and drink a lot.
You're drinking all the whole time.
Yeah, you drink.
Yeah.
One of the trips I went on, that was a 5-day, was actually sponsored by Ballast Point.
Really?
So we got on the boat, and they just said, "Hey, beer's free. It's on us." We brought 5 kegs. So we had Ballast Point.
You just slapped a sticker with your name on it, like this belongs to.
So we had Ballast Point all week. They're usually, all the trips I go on are usually sponsored by somebody, so they'll have raffles.
Oh, that's cool.
Sunday they have satellite TV, so Sunday we watch football. It's fucking cool, dude. I mean, it's a blast.
I've never been on for deep sea fishing, like never.
You've never been on a boat deep sea fishing, period?
No. The only thing I've ever done is just I've gone lobster fishing, but you're still kind of just like in the channel, and they just throw like.
Yeah, you throw out your hoop nets.
Yeah, just throw out the hoop nets, and that's it.
He went to Red Lobster.
He was in the tank.
Yeah.
I got one.
I got one.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know if you probably know the difference since you went, but like lobster you get normally like at Red Lobster's like Maine lobster, right?
Yes.
From the East Coast.
Yeah, from the East Coast.
In my opinion, California lobsters much better. In my opinion, California lobsters, they're spiny lobsters, so they don't have claws. They just
got
have
little
feet, and then they have some long
They have
antennas.
long antennas and regular hands. They don't have the big old.
Yeah,
fucking,
they don't have big ass
big
claws.
claws. Yeah,
But they're good. They're delicious.
lobster is just delicious in general. I love sea bugs.
Yeah. Other than that, like I said, that's kind of what I do on my off time, which I don't have a lot of nowadays. But I love that. Fishing, hunting. What else do I do? Oh, I have a giant aquarium, which I'm trying to take down because I don't have time anymore. But I saltwater aquarium, which I've had forever. Big. The one I have is like 180, and then I have like a
Damn.
290 brand new tank just sitting in my garage because I need to do some construction before I set it up. If I set it up at this point, but it's just sitting there. I like all that stuff. I like growing corals, and that's
Growing coral.
yeah. So I grow it and break it off and sell it, and I used to do all kinds of that stuff.
Yeah, that's good money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one advice or one piece of advice some guy gave me one time. He's like, dude, if you can, turn your hobbies into somewhat moneymakers. So you're not spending all kinds of money. And this guy would do all kinds of stuff. He was kind of in the same stuff that I was. So he would, build guns and sell them and trade them and grow coral.
So he's doing something he loves, but he's still like also making money on it. So it's not wasted time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of me on the off time. I have 4 kids, all boys.
God damn.
Craziness. Got a wife. Yeah, that's my
Your life in a
that's
nutshell.
me in a nutshell.
I fell asleep.
Damn.
Cold blooded. I know. Grew up here in Orange County, if that makes us happy. So grew up here in Orange County. All my family really is from Santana, right? Moved out to where did we move? My mom moved to Placentia for a while when I was growing up. So I split time between here and there, but always in Orange County, and then bought a house out in Corona like 8 years ago. So I get to deal with that lovely fucking commute. But
Yay, commute time.
that's it. Sabas,
Yes.
tell us about yourself.
Oh, we can't do 2 in one day.
Oh,
Oh, is that what it is?
fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll remember that for next week.
Yeah, you're going. You're going. I want to hear this gang stories.
Oh,
And
why stereotyping? I went to Catholic school. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
went to Catholic school. Clearly, you got the rosary beads on your hand.
Yeah.
I know. All in frame.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sabas.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us about what Norma Lopez was talking to you about for the Women's Caucus?
Oh, yeah. The Teamsters Women's Caucus. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, just Norma was talking about, what the membership did for the needy families during Thanksgiving, provided 80 meals, and also for 10 families for Christmas. And I know that she has a lot of stuff planned coming up for this year, starting off with.
So in May, she was telling us that she has the mail carriers
the
food drive. It's a
mail
national
carrier
food drive.
yeah.
So if you guys see people in your neighborhood, mail carriers asking for donations, go ahead and give that to them. They're going to collect all that and then distribute that to needy families. What Sabas was saying about Thanksgiving. So here in the local, Norma kind of facilitates it, I guess. But we always collect canned goods, food, toys for Christmas. So 80 families got fed by the Teamsters, and most of them were Teamster members. Needy Teamster members. We're not naive to think that people, even with the job, times are hard sometimes. So we fed 80 families for Thanksgiving with a bunch of dry goods and then some gift cards to get their proteins and whatnot, and then 10 families with toys and food and some gift cards for the holidays. So like I said, Norma Lopez facilitates that, and the Women's Caucus, she helps out there, and they're doing great things. So things on the schedule for next year that she wanted to hit in May is the mail carrier drive. Also in September they're going to have back to school. So if you guys start now, if you guys start collecting, go to the 99-cent store and you guys see some pencil and paper and folders or whatever, grab that stuff now and get ready for those things so we can all participate in helping families in need. And then obviously every year we do, again, she was saying in November, we're going to do the food drive for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So if we all, myself included, if we all just buy little things throughout the year and donate those things, it's a big help to those families. It really is. It's huge.
Huge
It really
help.
is.
Huge help. You okay?
I am fine.
You are quiet. Oh, my goodness. Comic relief is broken today.
Right?
So the third Saturday of January, like it is every month, the third Saturday of January is a general membership meeting. Eric Jimenez and John Green and Danny Herbert, the whole administration is getting sworn in for their second term. They won the election, obviously, so they're getting sworn in for their second term. Their second term starts in January. Sean O'Brien will be here. So that's big. Sean O'Brien,
Huge.
Fred Zuckerman.
Huge.
I believe Victor Moneros is going to be out here. I'm not sure if Mark Davison is, but they're all going to be here swearing Eric in, and it's big for the local. I mean,
Huge. That's huge.
was so
It's
surprised,
huge.
to be honest, in the beginning when Sean started coming around. It's not like I ever saw Hoffa. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we have the general president and the general secretary treasurer coming out, which is huge for our local, for all of 952, really. So if you can make it out that third Saturday, come on out, meet the general president. It's big for us. So we appreciate you guys coming out to that. I know, like we were saying before, our general membership meeting for the holidays for Christmas was absolutely packed.
It was huge.
It was packed.
It was packed.
So thank you guys for coming out, and we hope this one's packed as well, and we can get a lot of members out here to meet and greet with Sean O'Brien.
Yeah, definitely. I will also be out recording segments for this, so you'll actually see it the following episode after the general meeting. And then if you have questions or if you want to be on, just hit me up. You'll see me with the camera.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any words today? No words.
There's no words. Apparently,
No words.
No words.
I've looked over you a couple times and I got not even a yeah. You just went,
I think I need a nap.
fuck.
I think I need a nap.
Next segment, I guess. All right, final segment, guys. We just wanted to go over, obviously, 2023 is a huge year for UPS contract, right? Contract's up August 1st of this year. It is 2023. So I know it's a big one. It's weighing heavy on a lot of people, but they're getting ahead of it. We wanted to give you some dates, updates on dates. The 29th of January starts the Southwest package and sort rider negotiations. Also, there's no hard date, but national negotiations for the national contract will start in April. We do already have tentative dates for some actions that we want to gear up in the summer of 2023. They're going to start national actions. So parking lot rallies, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you guys are there and you guys are paying attention. If you're a UPSer, you really need to keep your eyes open and support, your union. It's your contract at the end of the day. It's my contract. You know what I mean? I come from UPS. So it's my contract. It's your contract. And believe it or not, everybody in the industry, everybody in labor, period, is watching UPS and corporate America just because it's the biggest labor contract in the U.S., period.
Huge.
Gigantic. So everyone's going to be watching. All eyes on us. All eyes on Sean O'Brien and their team. And, we got a lot riding on it. So pay attention. 29th, we're going to start that, and obviously every week we have our Teamster Tuesdays. They're going to start getting, more important. So, and
More
reason
significant,
being is that people are watching. People in the building, management, they want to see they're really, I think, waiting for us to set the tone, right? I think that's what it really is. They're waiting for us to set the tone and see how involved, how active we are. And it does make a difference in negotiations. It really does. Anything on that, Sawas?
No, nothing.
Fuck.
You are full of it today.
I thought you said you were going to say I was fired.
No.
Oh.
You want to be fired?
I know. At this point, you're not even on strike. Now you're just doing that fucking thing that the kids do now where you show up to work, but you don't do anything.
Complain?
Okay. Yeah.
You going to push me next? Is that what's happening?
Sawas went on strike after a member hit him. That's what happened.
No, that's not what happened.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in. We know it's a shorter episode. First one of the year. Smash the like button, subscribe, notifications, all that fun stuff. Anything?
Oh, just email us at ocsc.000@gmail.com. Send in all your requests, complaints, anything. Put whatever you want there.
I got a complaint. Fucking Sawas. Anyways, thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. See you next week.
See you next week. Fuck juice again.